Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I had planned a bit of a hunt here to go unlock some need zones and call some animals, try to improve my herd fitness across the reserve. And I figure, why not? I will record this hunt. There doesn't seem to have been too much happen in the way of the hunter community this week, so not really much news going on. So I'm pre-recording this hunt a little bit, so maybe I'll be surprised and big news will drop and I'll have to do another video or something. But as of this recording, it's pretty quiet right at the moment. Devs must be working hard and getting all those African animal models correct. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. And of course, I don't know anything about it. Not anything. I'm just going off of that rumor there that that news article had there a while ago. I'm sure they've got a few other updates between here and whenever the next map drops, which is some distance in the future, I would imagine. But just kind of no word today. So I've noticed, as in my last video, that I don't really have any trophies in Aurora Shores. Just my little, the only 5-star I've seen is a 5-star mallard. I don't even see 4 stars on the map. So I figure maybe I should be really going after these low-fit animals, see if I can boost up the fitness. So what I've done is I marked a few locations using the fancy Way of the Hunter toolkit. Some need zones. They're not all populated, of course, right now, but I just want to unlock them and I'll just kind of hunt what I sort of run into. But the plan is, I'm in, let's see here, long nose tips up in the corner again. Last video I was up in this little mountain goat kind of valley up here. And this time I'm going to go into this sort of finger shaped thing here. It kind of looks like a hand sort of gripping the mountains here area. But first I'm swinging down south. Now I might change my mind on here because the wind's kind of going down this way. And I'd planned to go with the favorable wind up into the mountains here. Find some more mountain goat maybe, and some of these caribou come up in here and drink. But there's some moose and some predators that kind of rest down in here. So it's early in the morning, approaching drink time. So I'm thinking maybe we will encounter some activity at the lake up here. This one's definitely going to be more of a laid-back hunt, just kind of enjoying the game here. I'm not going to be really testing anything. I will, you know, analyze what I can when I can, just sort of opportunity. I've been focusing hard on trying to figure out the damage model stuff more precisely, like how the little line graph and the little damage health bar meter things for the organs kind of relate, and it's challenging. It's they've got some kind of interesting math going on that I can't piece together. So I'm going to be taking a bit of a break from trying to sort that all out, because the only thing I've been able to consistently sort out is it's inconsistent. But I think more what it is it's just not linear, so there's some kind of exponential stuff going on with how the damage works. Actually, I think the wind's quite good for my plan here. I thought it was going south, but it's going east. It's a heavy wind. I did bring the crossbow with us, so that would make it challenging to do those shots. The other weapon is the 308. Nice balanced rifle. Nice accurate for some long shots if I got to do, you know, across the mountain range at some mountain goats. So those are the two weapons for today. So next up, into the heavy kind of forested area. This is going to be on the south side of the valley here, is some moose, wolves, and foxes. They like to rest up in here, so I think some of it's going to be feed zones, some of it's going to be, most of it's going to be rest zones. I don't actually expect to encounter much. I do got some extra time today to do a bit of a longer hunt. Doesn't necessarily mean the recording is going to be long, but I can spend some more time moving slowly around here. So I think I'll just keep the crouch, kind of normal crouch going on. And I might intercept some animals going down to drink, if they're not there yet already. Well, I got about to my highest southern point that's on my route here, so I got a nice glimpse of the valley below. We've got some foxes, a pair of foxes going across in the nice low level of density there, or the level of detail being low as they go into those trees. I'm not going to mark them. I'm just going to kind of remember they're there. Who knows where they're headed to? They should actually be going to a rest zone, I imagine. And there is a group of mountain goats. They should be heading to a drink zone. I'm not too sure which herd they are. Is it this one right on the icon? Yeah, okay, so they should be going to that middle lake there. They're going to be there for a while. Because the drink zone time hasn't even started yet, but I'm definitely not going to do a shot like that. Especially, oh, another fox. Okay, so this is not a pair, it's at least 3, so probably a group of 4. I want to be able to spot them, because culling the low fit is getting to be more important to me these days, since I'm not even seeing any 4 stars around. Never mind seeing 5 stars, can't even find 4. I've kept track of the days in game. I've got this little makeshift calendar thing I use with the toolkit, so I can estimate how long I've been hunting, like in-game years. Let's see now. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So about 5 years. So shows how much I play and how little I play really of the map. But that's well, I had those crashes and it set me back too. So I'm a little off. It's actually probably a little longer than that. Yeah, I think it is, because I didn't start recording the calendar thing for a while. Anyways, since I started keeping track of it, it's been about 5 years in game that I've been hunting here. So there should be animals getting older anyways, but everything still seems pretty youthful on the map. Oh, now we got wolves here. Just a small group, there's 3. So they're going to go up to their drink. Oh, we got a caribou here. So I can start marking a few things. I don't really need to mark this lake, I guess. We're just going to know they're there. So that's one caribou. Of course, he's going to have a herd with him that's just not rendered in. And I don't know what these wolves are doing, though. They should be already at a drink zone. Maybe they're moving to the rest zone? Oh, they're within range. I can see them. Good. Let's get some info on them. Mature female. Adult female. Oh, look at that. A wolf to call. Hey! Alright. It's going to be moving. It's going to be a long shot. Monoblock will be up to the task, though. So the lead's right there. I got a tree. I don't know if the tree's going to block it. It's just a call, so I might just put it in his skull. Oh, I'm going to zero a bit better. I got this scope. I wanted the more zoom, but I got this big reticle right in the middle. Oh my goodness. Okay, can I get him through this little hole? Yeah. Alright. Just flattened him. Now, did anything run? Like, they're way too far to hear the gunshot, right? Can I stir anything up? I mean, besides the wolves in the pack. So that's a really small wolf pack, only 3 of them. I mean, they were close enough to all render in, so. Alright, so he's down. I can jog a little bit now, since everything's going to run around. I'm going to grab whatever need zone this is. I couldn't find the one over here. I think it was like a fox one, and a fox rest zone is the craziest hard thing to find, even with the glows. There's such a small zone. So I'll grab this, and then I guess, see, I got to get over there too. I might avoid that one. Swing down here and go into the valley, maybe get that on the way back. Yeah, so that's what I'll do. Alright, just approaching our wolf friend here. Ooh, big blood splatter there. Oh my goodness. What is that? That's got to be massive spine hit or something. What do we got? Yep, it's an instant spine hit too. And just, man, that spine just soaks up the damage. Oh, it's off to the, kind of got lucky there, I think. Hit it with, just almost missed to the right. What kind of jewels did that hit at? 1400. Kind of surprised it was instant, but I guess wolf wouldn't have that much strength in their spine, I guess, when going against a monoblock. So 38%, that's a good call there, and 165. The goats are right here. I don't know what they're doing. Isn't it a drink time? It is a drink time. So they must be registered at that spot. Well, they're too far away to get a spot on them, and I do need to get a spot on them. Getting closer in range where I can get some spotting information. There's this caribou over here. In the last episode I took like a 800 meter shot at his skull. And I thought the rest of his herd just didn't render in, but I think he's all by himself. So I might have to mark him as a solo caribou. I'm trying to figure out what to do here because I don't want him to spook. So I might be trying to crossbow on these guys, but I don't. Maybe he won't spook from the shot. I kind of want to see what fitness level that guy is. All right, so I should be getting a read on them now. Here we go. 2-star adult. That's good. Oh, there's a color right there. Okay. A couple 2-star adults. Alright, I'm gonna have to watch this herd then. Wouldn't mind getting a decent mountain goat. Where's this guy? He's right there. He's second. No, he's gonna go behind him. You little guy, you. Oh, there he goes. He's right here. Keep an eye on him. Who's in the front there? Adult female. Oh, he's determined to get somewhere. I don't think they could smell me yet. Okay, so he's stopping. Oh, really? Get out of the way, guys. I mean, that's an acceptable shot if the guy was gone. Come on, get out of the way. Let's just mark where they are there. Where's that wolf coming from? So that's just the females. Seriously? Okay, he's at the back now. We got an open shot. Oh, there we go. Oh, the old hunter sense dot's going a little wonky on me. So now I don't trust the shot. Okay, here we go. Ah, that's got to be a good spot. Well, he's running slower. Thought maybe he'd go down a bit faster with that placement. Now, did the caribou run? That is the next question, but the wind is turning north. Great, it spun right around on me. Okay, it's a good hit, and I got the caribou right here. The one that I injured before, he's yelling at me. Oh no, he says he's calm. Oh no, that's definitely not calm. Oh, he's a 1-star alert. Or 1-star alert, 1-star male. He's wounded though, so I should, he's just a solo guy. So I should hit him just so to get rid of him here. Should I try see, he's gonna start walking away because he's definitely smells me and knows I'm here. The hit on the goat was good. Can I do a Crossbow shot here. Look at the wind's going to carry it, so that's good. Let's see. Oh, just dropped him. Right on crossbow. Okay, the goat went off in this direction here. Oh, he's right there. I can see him. All right. So let's pick up the goat and then go get the caribou. That should be caribou was wounded before. Oh, and the mountain goats they didn't go very far at all. But I don't think there's going to be another call out of here. These guys might be okay for the herd fitness at the moment. And here he is. Let's just take a look at that shot. I'm guessing lower right lung. Definitely didn't hit the heart though. Let's see. Oh, why didn't? Oh, close to the heart though. So I was trying to do a heart shot on it. And that was pretty close. I always risk when I try and do a heart shot like that. If you go too low, right, you don't catch enough of the lung. Darn, just a little bit forward on that guy there. Still, the shot did the job. And we got 10%. Oh, I'm going to take a screenshot of that one. He's a good one. Look at those big horns on him. Well, that's exactly what I have to do. Hunt down those 10% fitness guys and get them out of this map. Because he would have been bringing that herd average right down. Alright, I might end up spooking these guys. I'm not really too concerned. If I can get in range real quick, I might go for the mature female. I'm always fine with removing them. Right there. No, that's adult. She's right behind the tree then. Oh no, one right here. Is she laying down? I'm not sure. She's facing away though. Oh yeah, she's laying down. Oh no, maybe she moved. Oh yeah, there she is. We'll mark this tree. Looks like they're coming back down. So this should be adult female. Alright, so she's going to be the target here on the right. Might as well get the little females gone here too. I think she just dropped, yep. More mountain goat meat for the freezer. Oh, what do we got here? A resting zone. I didn't have a clear shot on her to see exactly, but I'm just gonna think that was a just a double lung from the right to left. Probably didn't take out the left lung though. Oh, it almost took it out. Instant drop on that right lung. Yeah, it hit that lung with so much power, and nearly 3,000 joules. And then almost took out the left. So this is where the math never adds up, because I hit the left with 1,200. Yeah. Well, it sort of does. I don't know. You go crazy trying to figure out the relationship with the joules on this graph with the damage that it applies. There's some kind of exponential stuff going on here, and it's non-linear, and it's hard to convert. And once you think you figured it out, you get results that don't make sense to what you figured out. So it's kind of wonky, because here it shows the joules combined, the penetration and cavity damage, like it's all combined. However, the little dots and when it enters and exits is only penetration spots, because after it leaves the lung, the cavity damage still expands. So I don't know if that's just an animation or the cavity damage is adding up outside of the penetration area. Like here and here, it's pen and cavity, but so it says it should be like 2,700. So almost 1,000 joules, so 900 joules from here to here. of both pin and cavity, but afterwards on the picture on the left, the cavity damage is still expanding within that lung. I don't know if that's just animation or that could be what's throwing. Like if they're still applying damage outside there, it's like impossible to calculate. Yeah, anyways, it's wonky. It'll drive you nuts. Anyways, if you figure it out, let me know. Good money for her anyways, 460. And it's not something that we haven't looked into. Oh, I'm losing my voice here. There, get my voice back a little bit. Oh, it's sort of wanting to go. Me and a few others on the Discord, we've looked at probably hundreds of those bullet cam pictures to try and figure out the math on it. And I keep thinking it's something simple I'm missing, but I can't see it, so it's kind of driving me a little bit nuts. But you'll go crazy trying to figure it out, and I'm wondering if it's something simple, but I can't find how simple it is. So, but we've looked at lots and lots of different calibers hitting the animals and all the bullet cams, like looking at how much joules hit all the different parts of the animal and doing the math. And when one theory I think I figured it out, then all of a sudden there's like, here's 5 screenshots that don't go with the theory or the math. So let's take a look at this guy. Oh, he is not the guy I wounded. What's going on here? So in the math on the crossbow is just something I'm not even going to attempt to figure out because it hits at way lower joules. But that was instant on the left lung, so that's a good job on that one. Oh, he's a 70% adult, so he was okay. So I only took him out though because I thought I had wounded him. I'm gonna go up here for just a second. Maybe last episode I missed the shot? No, there was blood. So is there another? Alright, who am I spooking? Oh, there's a herd here. Okay, I know there's 2 in the valley, but one drinks at this little lake and the other one doesn't. So what were they doing? It's drink time. Were they? I'm gonna mark up where I think they went. And I can probably go up there and try and call one out. Because there's only 1 caribou that drinks at this lake. I'm gonna double check. Okay, so that's confusing. Yeah, the guy that I just got here, a solo caribou, is the only one that drinks here. That's what it's looking like. And there's only other 1 caribou that hangs out in this valley. And they drink at the lake way up there, and the lake that's down there. And their feed zones are up here, so they would have been up here. But I don't know why they would be over here. They should have went straight down to the water, right? Unless I spooked them earlier and didn't know it. Oh well. That's who they are anyways. It's the 2nd caribou group. And I think there's only 1 other mountain goat group up here too. So there's only 1 other herd up here that I'm looking for. And the other group should be right at this lake. But where's this lake? Oh, okay, I'm a little farther away than I thought. I'm going to... Is that a goat or a rock? That's a rock, isn't it? It drives me nuts how they're like the exact same color. I keep thinking there's a goat right here. No, it's okay. That's a rock. I'm going to go with the wind up, get some elevation up here, and that should give me good visual on that lake that they should be drinking at. Yep, and sure enough, they are there. They're not right down at the lake, but they're up here. And this is perfect spot to be able to call these guys out. That's why these valleys are really awesome to hunt. You can either go down there, down in the middle, and try and kind of flush them out, or try and see them here. But basically, just go on the side of the valley where the wind is favorable to you, And then you can, yep, as long, and the valleys are usually pretty clear, so you can just see across them. You practice some long distance shooting. 200 meters, I'm not even stirring them and I'm even jogging, but I should start slowing down. So let's just do a quick little scan here and see if there's anybody to take out here. Should be removed. 3-star mature. We'll leave him alone. Okay, there is no clear culling opportunity here, which means we just default to one of the older females. If there's even one, yeah, right there to the left. 2 of them. Alright, let's take a look. So if you're wondering, because sometimes it's a question that comes up, oh, I think it's her right there, started moving. There is no downside to removing the mature females. If you remove all the females, apparently the population can get a little lower, but there is no real downside to like just the older ones, because they have a decent amount of meat on them, and they won't affect the herd at all. So I mean, if there's nothing to take out of the herd, then the mature females, you might as well, since they're here, just to keep getting money for the lodge and stuff. I think that's pink, isn't it? Yeah, okay. A little far forward, I think, and it's not going to be a double lung. There she is, okay. And there is another, I mean, if they stop in a decent spot, I'll just take another mature female. Yeah, the reason I kind of like discuss the shot and kind of predict where it is before I pick up the harvest, it's just I find it good practice to sort of when you're visualizing the shot to sort of take the shot and then sort of guess and see if you're right or not. Kind of keeps I don't know, I think it's just kind of good practice. You know, to think about the shot ahead of time. I've done several videos where I talk about shot placement and things like that, and I'm far from expert, of course, on that. And there's a whole lot of different advice out there for it, but the one that works for me is I visualize the like X-ray model of them that I have in the game, and I try to visualize it when I take the shot. And if you do it that way, it doesn't matter what angle they're at, because you can sort of see as clear as you can the organs inside. So you can, I just find it works a little better. So you kind of just envision the lungs and the heart before the shot, so you can get like the angle right. And I find if I, you know, keep visualizing it like after the shot and predicting, and then right before I pick it up, it can kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird. It kind of keeps the image better in your mind if you keep doing it over and over again. And it could be a fun little game. So you can kind of do it here. This is the other mature female here, so we'll take her for some money. So you can, so it's a heavy forward quarter, so you can definitely visualize. While we work at it, you can visualize the lungs angling down, the left right there, right here, and then after a while you can start visualizing the leg muscle. What we want to do is shoot in front of the leg muscle here. It should be, yeah, that might be a heart shot. I thought maybe, so just to get more precise when we pick that one up, just because it's kind of a fun little game to do, I'm going to say that hit, so that's going to enter right lung front, and then it's going to hit the, say it's going to hit the top portion of the heart there. So this is a good way to keep the money up, taking out the mature females here. Reload the gun. Take a look at this one. So yeah, angling in. No, that is just about right on that shot. The only better placement you can try is down here in the heart. And you couldn't do that, and you can do that shot with the monoblock. If you go hit lower, would angle down a little bit. So you can, I see that shot. Many people do that shot because you don't have to worry about any kind of big leg bone or anything like that. They definitely do heart shots from this angle here. I never really do them just because I keep thinking, like if you shoot more to the left here and down, see it's hard to see in the video here, but it entered the flesh here. But if you try that shot, it's going to enter the flesh back here. So it won't travel this far, but you'll have to back it up, but it will still travel to the heart, even with that. But I always figure if I hit back here, it's going to enter flesh way too soon and run out of steam before it gets to the heart, and all the cavity will be used back here in the flesh. So that's why I take this more safe shot, because it's still a long distance to the lung because of the quarter. But you don't lose that much energy by the time you get there. Well, I guess I lost about half, right? Yeah, so I still think that's the safest shot to do. Boost single lung on that one. That's one of my favorite shots to do, actually, because all you do is damage the one organ. And yeah, so what do we got here? That's just the 438 for her. And then we'll run up and pick this one up. See how this one goes. Okay, so this one I was guessing upper part of the heart. Let's see. So there's the steep angle. No, it's going to track right dead center of the heart. Nice. Ooh, barely made it there too. It was slowed right down by the time I got there. So much to go through. Oh yeah, I hit that. Yeah, see, I was trying to visualize the leg. It kind of throws you off a bit, because you can see if you go straight up from this leg, here's kind of like if you take the straight line from this one, it would go across here, and then I would have shot in front of it. But of course, the leg muscle or the leg bone comes out here first in the back. See, yeah. Well, that is pretty much where I was aiming. I just thought when I was visualizing, I thought the leg bone was back a little bit more. So I got a little trick there. But you do want to, so you got your choice if you're trying to avoid this bone to go back or go forward. And I found that it's better to go forward in here, to go in front of it instead of back. Because if I go back, yeah, it still works. But I end up going too far back and maybe not catching all the lung. Typically, going on this heavy quarter, going in front is, I find, preferable. And I just decided to go for the heart there, and I'm glad that worked. But the bone took a good chunk out of that energy. 2,800 all the way down to 20. So it took about 500 joules of energy out of that when I hit that bone. 453 for her. A good sized female mountain goat. I probably have time to go after this caribou herd. If I can remember which... Oh my goodness, look at all the blue markers. That happens when you leave the ones behind. If I can figure out which marker was... Well, look how high I am. Wow, what a shooting perch. If I could figure out which marker is that caribou herd, I can go after them. But they should... My guess is they're heading down to that other lake, so... can I go down here without going unconscious? Let's see. But, yeah, as far as that bullet cam goes... Oh, here we go. There's always a lot of feedback in the Discord and to the developers on, you know, what's good about the game and what's not so great about the game. And, you know, what kind of features they can bring to improve, and I'm of the mindset that, you know, keep adding as many features as you can get in, but of course do a good quality job on it. But I'm also of the mindset that you take what you're really good at and that the competitors are not doing, and you double down on it. You know, really stand out in those areas, and then you market it. And they're aware of this too. The developers, I mean, because that bullet cam, and someone did a really good job, in my opinion, on the ballistics and how that bullet cam works. Even though it's not completely realistic, it is good, like really good compared to like other hunting games out there. Like the detail of that, so I can analyze your shot and see how the energy is dispersed, even though it's a little confusing and it could be more clear. That's something to do really, really well, and I think they should really double down on that. Like, really bring out the statistics on that, and even improve it even more. Just because, you know, you really want to show off what your game can do there. The other part of it that no other game does is this herd management stuff to this degree, and I think they should expand on that as well. In addition, this hunting game is focused on selling meat, right, for money, and a lot of people like the restaurant orders for it, and I did too, like the business side of it. I mean, you don't have to go all crazy in there, but they should expand on that as well. Doing, like they have it in the game, how much money each kilogram, each kilogram of meat is worth. I mean, they can do a lot with that, like do times where there's certain meat that's in demand, or you know, when it's not. If you hunt one animal over and over again, they can decrease how much the meat's worth because you're, you know, doing that. And then the restaurant orders and all that, I think are a good idea. I think they should focus on that, like really go into the herd management part of it, and sort of that economy business model-y kind of thing that no one else does. And then, man, I'm not going to get up there, am I? And then really focus on that bullet cam stuff, too. In addition, you know, to adding all the other fun stuff that we want. Like tree stands and bows. And I know a lot of people aren't really big on the hunting dogs, but I really want a hunting dog as well. But I know that they're not even in the process of making that, I don't think. Anyways, I gotta focus on what I'm doing here. I think the caribou herd was this mark here, but I can't get up there to follow them. I'm wondering if they would swing around down to that water. Well, I did manage to climb up here. I've heard it described, I think Zeb in the Discord described it as the climbing in this game is like feels like you're climbing a hill on roller skates, and I would agree with that assessment. Keep sliding down on places you wouldn't normally slide down, you don't think. But I made it up here, and I got a great view, but I don't see, like, the caribou are supposed to drink down here. But if they didn't drink, their rest zone, I mean, they really travel. Their rest zone's off in here, and I'll never see them because they'll render down to one animal. If they even decided to go that way, their other rest zone's that way. I seen them run over the hill about here, but I don't know what they did after that. I thought maybe I'd get up here and do some calls. Oh, wait, more goats. But I kind of wanted to hunt something else other than just the goats. I did get the one caribou, I guess. I think there's only 4 goats here. And this is going to be... oh, made the wrong button. The valley right here. Oh no, this is like this is like the mini valley. There's like this tiny little thing poking up here. I didn't know anything was in this little spot though. Looks like barely anybody is, just these 4 guys. I don't see anything else. Well, looks like it's going to be another mature female because there's the only thing in there. She's leading the way. Yep. Alright. Well, she's broadside. 236. Bring out the old monoblock. Broadside's easy enough, but it is an angle down, so that changes it a little bit. So yeah, this is, should I try a heart shot? Yeah, let's try a heart shot. So visualize lung, and then heart, a lot of shaking. And does she drop? That's a heart shot. Oh, caribou are over here. They were here. How come? Oh, they're just alerted. They didn't run. Yeah, they're right there. They're over the lip. How did you know they're there? Okay, we'll mark her. Yeah, because that was a good shot for sure. About 240. Yeah. So I'm going to let them calm down. Wind is perfect. Might be able to do a crossbow shot or something on these guys as if I bring like a low fit one over across here. Super high wind though, so if I didn't have the hunter sense impact dot thing, the crossbow would be super hard to do. I still want to do that, practice the crossbow without that assistance, but someday I'm going to start getting the bag of sticks out here, see if I can get somebody to come over the hill here. Well, they're kind of all over the place there. Somehow they went over here. I mean, they didn't spook. But there's an example. If you're looking at a clear example of the difference in the difficulties, because sometimes it's hard to tell, besides the basics of the assistance in the UI. On Hunter difficulty and Ranger, they would have spooked from the gunshot, because they were like 150 meters out, maybe even less. Oh, there's a little young guy coming in. But on Adventure, the default difficulty, they just went alerted. Like, that's one of the things that makes it a bit easier. There isn't like a whole lot, but that's one of them. They go alert instead of spooking sometimes. Now, I'm not going to call again because I want to do a crossbow shot, and he's angled weird right now. This is another good example of, look at the wind pull that. Oh, it's not even heavy wind, like it's heavy wind but not straight to the left. I don't like this at all. If you're looking at that, there's way too much flesh to go through to the lung. You're going to turn around on me already? Alright, hold on. I'm going to have to do it again. I didn't think he's going to turn around so fast. Here. Buddy. Come back here. Alright, let's reset him up again. In my experience, don't do that kind of shot where they're angling down. There's just, like you can, with a big gun you can get right to the lung there, but the flesh between that and the organs, there's just too much. It just, for that crossbow, I would not have any belief in it at all to be able to do that. When they're tilted down, if they're climbing up to you, then you can, but if they're angled down, there's just any kind of slight angle where that neck will kind of cut in a bit early, it'll just stop, or like it'll start the flesh penetration too soon. Alright, here he comes again. I gotta figure out if I should call one more time or not. Because I want to take the shot when he turns. He's quartering there though. Okay, he's coming in pretty steady. I shouldn't have to call again, because I don't want to call him right on top of me. Alright, so we got a quartering shot. Oh, he's gonna stay right there. See, I don't trust the crossbow to cut in there. It probably would work too. Okay, I'm gonna wait till he turns, just because I want to sort of practice. I'm doing that. Yeah, okay, he's gonna turn. Good. There we go. Oh, they should be spooking now. Okay, is there any 1-star adult, 2-star mature? This herd's looking okay. Like a good. I wanted to get more intel on them here. They're going to be too hard. Or sorry, too far to get more info here, but I know where they are though, which is what's so great about hunting in these elevated spots. Yay! So I just want to see. He's looking like he's got a bigger. A couple of them look like they're. Oh, there is going to be one to call out of there. Good. I wonder if he was coming to the call or not. Oh, they're right in the open. Okay. Good. Here's this guy. So this will just be probably double lung if it even makes it that far. I don't know much about the crossbow really. Yeah, double lung. Like if it gets all the way through in the caribou, and they certainly does. So he's got to lead the shot too. So that worked out perfectly. That's the kind of shot I wanna practice, getting them on the turn, because you have to do that for your 33%. You have to do that with the predators. If you don't want to wreck the trophy, when they come into the call, you got to get them when they turn, or you risk not getting the kill, or you risk a skull shot. Alright, so I'm going to see if I can figure out which one. I should be getting info here soon. Mature female, adult female, 2-star mature, mature female. Wait, where'd the rest of the bulls go? Are they down in here? Oh, they're down in here. Of course they're gonna hide down in here. Darn, I need to get that one guy out of here. Running out of time for my hunt. What to do in this kind of situation? If I go to this mountain here, wind will be still fine, and I might have a better angle. Let me scoot over there. The other choice is this one, but yeah, they're gonna move into those trees too. Okay, I'm gonna try this hill here. I think I can even climb back up on the thing. That'll be fun. I can try the collar again, but it seems to be, from my experience, I don't have any specific proof on it, but hunting pressure seems to affect the collar, it would seem. Like if you've been shooting a lot or they've been going alert a lot, they all seem to ignore the collar, so I'm not too sure I'm going to be able to use it here. Okay, so I've alerted them. Yeah, the guy... Oh, are you coming out there? Are you the one I want? No. So they definitely know I'm here. They know they're being hunted. But the one guy I want, I can't find. Where's the one guy? Okay, yeah. Get back eating there. I do have an excellent spot here. So I'm going to do a low-fit call and see if he appears. I'm certain I see a 1-star mature there, right? I'm not doing my other blind thing where like there's a 5-star right in front of me and a 1-star mature and I can't see them. Or did I mistake this guy for a mature one? Oh, let me do some calls. Aha, I wasn't blind. He just trotted out of there. He's the last one. 128 meters. Perfectly broadside. Wouldn't this be cool? If I can crossbow this? And of course I grab the rifle. Look how far this is. Can this crossbow do that shot? There's a super heavy wind. Action is not allowed. What? Oh, look at the drop. Oh, I can do this shot. Alright. Here we go. This is going to be ridiculous. Oh, the 100% dot's bouncing around. There's a hit. That looks pink. He's down. Look at that. Well done, crossbow. And there's another thing there with the crossbow. They definitely do not spook as far when you fire the crossbow off. They only ran 200 meters. They stopped in these trees. I mean, that crossbow is awesome if you can get that thing working. I'd almost get greedy and like throw a monoblock shot at one, like one of the mature females. But they're all facing away now and they're in the trees, so I'll probably just pick up this guy and probably call it a hunt. We'll leave off on a high note here and I pick this guy up. The thing with this game though, is what makes my videos keep getting longer and longer, is that when I get hunting I don't really find a nice spot to stop. It's just like, oh, I'll just I'll just get one of these guys or something like that, or one animal will call, or I'll be like, oh, let me just check over here, and I end up keep playing and a hard time finding a stopping point. All right, so this would be a heart shot, I think. No, it's not. He dropped fast for a left lung hit. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. Nice and solid, right there. Nice solid hit. 55% out, so there you go. That's why he didn't come to the call. I thought maybe it was because they were under some hunting pressure. But nice. Good job, crossbow. Alright, I guess that'll be a hunt. I think I'll leave it off there. Jackie, though, it's not how you aim with a crossbow. You're going to have a hard time seeing down the scope there. She's like aiming how you would like in the movies. doing like a snapshot or something. It's not quite right there. Works kind of like for a photo though, but well, not even for that. Not even for that. Oh well. Anyways, yeah, like always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the hunt, and hope you enjoy your own hunts, and take care.